Hey guys!
We're here today to check out a band called Heart Attack, which is something that I fear every time I pump one on Pornhub. You never know. Fuck, what a way to go, man. With my pants down, my dick in my hand.
I mean, that's probably, out of all the ways for you to go out...
That's probably going to be it.
That's probably the best way.
That's not the fucking best way.
No, for you at least.
Well, wait for me at least.
I mean...
Why would that be such a great way for me to die?
You die
with
in
my
character.
Dick in my...
You die in character, man.
Well, that is true. I mean, true to nature.
Exactly.
I
you
guess
die the way you live.
With my dick in my hand.
With your dick in your hand.
Alright, so we're here to check out Heart Attack. The song is called Septic Melody. These guys are signed with Atomic Fire Records, a brand new label out of Germany. Great label with great bands. I mean, they're signing everybody under the sun. Meshuggah, Elaine. Remember Elaine? We've done them on the channel.
They're the AEW of record labels.
They're definitely the AEW of record labels. So, are you ready to check out this this band, Heart Attack?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Go.
Uh,
they live up to their name.
Yeah.
Because
if
like
you played this in a retirement home,
There would be a lot of heart attacks. Or if you're having a heart attack and you play this, you don't need a defibrillator. You come right back to life.
Right back to life.
Because this will give you a jolt of energy. Holy
oh my god!
fuck!
They take like 2 little JBL speakers and they pump it on your chest. Clear plays this song, goes straight through all the skin and everything. Gets
How
to the
cool
heart.
would that? Okay, how cool would that be for a video idea?
That'd be amazing.
Where you do that, and then the whole video is the guys and the sound traveling through the veins, getting the heart to work and all the organs to come back to life, and it's just
Or going into his.
it's like Tron,
Or he's
like
on the
Tron.
floor. He's on the floor, and they go inside of his like because I'm trying to think of it as less of kind of you would have to, it would kind of be really cheesy if you're inside the guy's veins and stuff.
No, but you don't have to have the people. You could. I agree with you. After I said that, I started thinking.
I was
it's
thinking
very
more.
cheap.
I was
But
thinking
you
more.
could have the sound
it goes inside of
traveling.
his brain is like his life is flashing before his eyes, and then they go in and they're waking him up like that, and they're in there and they're screaming at him.
No,
and
you
all
could
that
you
stuff.
could still have the JBLs, and then it's
That's what I'm
sound,
saying.
the sound going through the veins.
And then they're inside him. That
I don't know about that.
I think it would be good.
I think the sound
It
going
would be
through the
kind of like
veins.
it would be kind of like the Mastodon video "Show Yourself," kinda. With the kind of same goofiness.
I would like to see the sound going through the veins, so you have the look of the inside of the vein, and you have the music traveling through the veins and expanding and contracting the veins to get like things to move. And then you hit an organ, and the organ is dead. And when you hit the organ starts to like move to the same sound of the song.
Yeah, so
and then by the end
have them in there
just the sound, and then at the end of the video is the guy waking up. Yeah, fuck. Why are not we in the business of not making, because we don't know how to make that shit. But why are we not in the business of giving bands and labels ideas for their music videos? You send us the music, we'll give you the video idea.
You know, when we go to Germany and
we go into their pinball room,
instead of doing,
we gotta play this shit there.
Listen, instead of
maybe not, because then I would break half the pinball machine.
Instead of going in the pinball machines, just pull to the side. Listen, we got ideas for music videos.
Yeah, we definitely do.
So anytime you guys,
I don't think they're cheap. I don't think they're cheap, but we do.
Our ideas are very bougie. We're like the Gucci of music video ideas.
Gucci. I mean, if you're gonna go all the way, you might as well go Prada. Like
Prada,
fucking Gucci.
But the devil does wear Prada.
Yeah, exactly. And we listen to metal, so fuck. We're the Prada of the movie music video ideas. So enough of that. Now, I don't even want to talk about the bald guys, the cyborg-looking bald guys that look like the fucking dude from The Shield, like Mike Chiklis or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even want to talk about that because that was.
They just looked like they were wearing masks.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. And they were in a bullfighting arena and shit. I also don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the song.
I thought the bullfighting arena was cool.
It was cool, but I wanted more of the camera rotating around them.
I don't remember if the video. I don't remember the video down to a T. But whenever I see
you just watched the fucking video.
No, I'm talking about a different video.
Oh.
But whenever I see like an arena like that, like a gladiator arena, I think of.
Are we entertained?
No. I am gladiator.
Oh, you think about working?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Anyways.
You don't?
No, because every time I see an arena, I don't think of fucking gladiator
dude,
from
I don't
Workings.
know why. I always think of that. Because then, whenever I see gladiators, that's the song that comes to my head too.
Okay, but for me, it's "Are You Entertained?"
No, oh, that one's good too.
That's always what comes to mind. Now, enough about the video bullshit. Let's talk about the song, because I had never heard of this band before until today, until we press play. And I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what genre. I didn't check anything. I just came in, as we always do, kind of come in blindfolded, not knowing what the music or the band is all about.
But I trust the label, so I was expecting...
I trust the label, and because they signed, they've signed Meshuggah, they have Amorphous, they have these guys, Power Paladin, Mystic Circle, I mean... the Sonata Arctica, I mean, the list goes on. And they just announced recently, like last week or something, that they signed Elaine from Sweden. You know, the symphonic metal band that did that Mein Hearts Brennt. Was it Mein Hearts Brennt? I think it was. Mein Hearts Brennt cover of Rammstein.
I think, I think it was, there was that one.
I think it was that one. Anyways, they did one.
It's the one that has the guy too, right?
Yeah, whatever. They did one. Anyways, they just signed those guys, so, you know they're going places. So, what do you think about the song?
The song kick ass from the start. I was ripping it up. A complete ripper of a track. I don't know what to say. The song, very very fast paced.
Very thrashy?
Very thrashy, that's what I was looking for. It was very, very thrashy, and I was enjoying it throughout the whole ride. I feel like I was sitting here and I'm like, I'm enjoying it. I know for a fact he's enjoying it.
Oh fuck!
10
I love
times
this
more.
shit. I love this shit
Because I like fast thrash metal, speed metal, stuff like that. But it's not like my full on cup of tea. But I enjoy it. Like I don't hate it. If it comes on, I'll listen to it. Sometimes I'll even go out of my way to listen to it.
Okay.
But it's not my preferred genre.
Okay.
Right? So I can sit here and fucking love it, enjoy it, rock out to it. But I know for a fact the person sitting next to me is like going 100 miles per hour.
I love this shit
in their seats.
I mean, like seriously, like I love this shit. I grew up listening to this shit. Now, what I thought was really interesting is that there's a scene there in the video that shows what appears to be Venice Beach in California.
Yeah.
And when I think of Venice Beach, right, and when I think of this sound, the band that immediately comes to my mind is Suicidal Tendencies. They were like a crossover thrash metal band at one time, some hardcore elements. And I felt like this song kind of had a little bit of Suicidal Tendencies vibe, a little bit of thrash, a little bit of crossover, a little bit of hardcore, all mixed into one. That scene of Venice Beach for me was interesting because it kind of brought me to that, and then it kind of tied in with this.
Thank you for saying that, because it actually reminded me of something I wanted to say when I saw it or when I heard it in the video, but I fucking forgot. It was more of... I was enjoying the vocals at the start. The vocals at the start were...
There's two vocalists.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the main vocalist.
Oh, the dude with the hair. Not the guy with the incredible...
Incredible haircut.
Incredible hair. The other dude with the incredible haircut.
Yeah.
The one that matches my haircut.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the main lead singer. He... At the start, his vocals were, normal thrash metal vocals. Very gritty, but to the point, and didn't skip a beat.
Yeah, yeah.
But then...
Punchy.
Punchy. But there was parts after that they felt more kind of like Suicidal Tendencies, more of that hand gesture.
Yeah, more like talking through.
Yeah,
hardcore, a more hardcore approach.
And I was like, fuck, I like this. I mean, it's a nice switch up, and everything switched into actually fitting it perfectly. And then there's also those harsher vocals with the guy with the beautiful hair. There's those harsher vocals.
And let's not forget the guitar
deep
solos.
Yeah, but those harsher, very deep. I
like that as well.
I like deep, harsh vocals. They
stand out.
They bring such a cover, such an atmosphere to the song. It makes the song feel a lot deeper and bigger. And I really enjoyed those harsh vocals. But the switch between the more traditional thrash metal vocals and the also traditional like hardcore vocals, I really like that.
Yeah, I like those harsh vocals. I'm with you. They stand out. They stand out like a well-dressed man in a nudist beach. You know what I mean? Like it stands out immediately. So I like that vibe too. And
you don't even have to be well-dressed.
I mean, yeah, just with clothes on. So we're lowering the standards. We have to lower the standards.
A t-shirt.
Yeah, just a t-shirt and budgie smugglers. So anyways, I like the dynamic that they had with those two vocalists because they came in, each one of them, they came in at a specific point in the song where the song had more of an influence of one genre versus another. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
But it was
so they matched perfectly.
There was no like...
It was the flow was perfect. The flow was uninterrupted.
But I saw a hand gesture here and there.
I just felt like they were perfect in where they were. You know what I mean? But to finish off this conversation, I have to go to the solo because we haven't talked about it. That was some old school shit. You know what I mean? Like that whole solo, the first one, and then you stop, and the song kind of like goes into like this bridge, and then what you're expecting, maybe a breakdown. I was expecting a breakdown. I'm going to be honest. Maybe a go. Something along those lines, and then ripping back up again. A go
at the start would have been really nice.
Oh, a go at this, yeah. It was like, yeah. But
the was cool, but go.
For a song that has this energy,
you need to go.
That has this.
But you never know. Probably they have so many songs like this that are half.
I know, but this one with the Venice Beach and everything there, the whole vibe. I feel you need to go.
But that guitar solo with the video with him, the whole Beelzebub's thing.
Yeah, but you actually see the solo, which I really dig that as well.
Yeah, but I also like seeing him like kind of facing.
I know, but I'm talking about the style. You have the solo, then he breaks into that bridge, then you're expecting a breakdown or a go or for the song to kind of like pick up with the same intensity. And instead of that, you get another solo. That's some fucking old school shit. I love that. I love that style. I love that approach. Suicidal, and I hate to keep harping on this, but Suicidal used to do that back in the day. I'm not as familiar with Suicidal Tendencies like recently. I haven't listened to a lot of their recent stuff, but I was a huge fan of them back in the day, and they used to throw a few of those every so often. It was always phenomenal. The band has had a lot of lineup changes, and the original lineup, in my opinion, was the best, was the stronger and best lineup. With every lineup change that they had, the band has kind of diluted themselves. In my humble opinion, they diluted themselves a little bit. So I'm more of a fan of the old school Suicidal versus the new Suicidal.
Yeah.
Having said that, I would still go see. I mean, we've seen Suicidal live. I would still go see them live. It's just a band that I always had a soft spot for.
I was saying that you next to me you were enjoying this a lot more.
I love this shit.
But I think compared to like other thrash metal bands we've done, where I've felt that like I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm really into
Maybe this one is because it has a little bit more movement.
But I think this one, since it has more hardcore in it and more movement, as you said, I think we're on kind of the same.
Two different styles of vocals too. I mean, there's more here.
There's more here than just thrash metal. So I think we're basically on the same page. Just you are.
I just love this shit.
You're just like a little bit ahead.
I just love this shit.
You're like, we're almost neck and neck. You're just a little bit ahead. But usually, you're
for me, it's a nostalgic.
For you, it's nostalgic, yeah.
Right. So like, I grew up listening to this kind of stuff.
That's why it hits a different.
So
point
it hits
for
a different point for me. So I'm when I listen to this, I just go back to that specific time period in my life. So. I just thought it was really interesting. The sound of the song, the transitions of the song, the two solos, the approach, a lot of the mechanisms of the track themselves and the soundscape of the track themselves. I just thought it was very interesting that they throw in Venice Beach, because when I think of this sound, when I think of this approach, that's exactly of what I think of. Venice Beach, California. But
did you see when he was on his phone, he was sitting on like a ledge, and the ledge was white and had like blue trimming, kind of like
grease?
Grease, yeah.
Well, maybe it was
Venice Beach, Greece.
Yeah, whatever.
Athens and Venice Beach.
I don't give a shit. The song was fucking magnificent. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this video. We will be back tomorrow with more videos, and if you want to check more of these guys, go subscribe to Atomic Fire Records YouTube channel. Give them a subscribe. Give them a hit. They have phenomenal bands. They're a new label. They're going places. They're going to be one of the biggest labels in the world. Mark my words. They already have the biggest pinball room in the world. So
yeah,
that's a story for another video. All right, guys. See you on the next video.
See ya.